Bitcoin dropped. Everybody's scared, but I just longed Bitcoin right now, and the trade is currently in profits. However, I couldn't care less whether this trades end up being the best trade ever or a very quick losing one, because I always strive to teach you guys how and when exactly to pick your lines. And right now, I think that this support is a very, very reasonable area where, if I'm wrong, I'm going to be knowing exactly very quickly with a tight stop loss where I'm wrong at. And also, if I'm right, trust me guys, everybody would know, because everyone right now in the market is scared. And I use scarcity, I use the amount of shorts that are open at the low to pick my longs. And as you can see right now, Bitcoin is technically pumping a bit, even though it is currently close at around my entry. As you can see, I don't want to lie to you guys, and I want to also set my stop loss right in front of you guys. Also, as you can see, technically it is in profits. However, to be honest, I don't consider it to be in profits totally. I see it as technically at my entry, to be honest, because this would be taken as a much larger swing trade. Why? Because also the stop loss will be set much lower. To be honest, I might even set my stop loss at the low, which is 85.1. We said guys that we're going to be preparing for a drop. We got that drop. However, you know me guys, we either don't short or we actually use everybody's shorts to actually open a long. Yesterday, I literally made a video that was very quick. However, I covered the potential drop and what could happen at this area. And I'm still going to say the same exact thing. Please don't let my open long right now confuse you guys and maybe make you guys feel as if I'm predicting a certain move to the upside or to the lower side. Obviously, everybody here thinks that I'm super bullish right now, but trust me guys, it is technically still bearish. However, I understand that this would be the only possible higher time frame long, and I even saw a pretty good amount of shorts open and are right now technically stuck at the low. So I have the best potential higher time frame support with lots of shorts open at the lows, and Bitcoin showing some resilience in terms of actually reclaiming 87, 87.12 and even 3 right now. So technically I know where I'm going to be wrong, and I'm going to also be knowing very quickly if I'm right on Bitcoin, because if this ends up being the low, not only will I be proud for the fact that I've shared this with you guys on the free Telegram and also right now I'm making this video, but also because we'll make a high return on profits. Literally, it is pumping right now, but trust me guys, I do want to be cautious and also not too happy about it, because I want to be this at the same level of happiness if or whether we get a pump from this area or we actually get it done before, because I want to teach you guys that here it's not about being right or wrong. I'm not going to be right for pumping or wrong for losing the trade, because I do understand that technicality, probabilistically, this makes very much sense. Why? First of all, as I told you guys on a higher time frame, this wouldn't be the most bearish scenario for Bitcoin, because we gotta remember guys that even if this ends up being an actual, for example, low, and Bitcoin keeps on making higher lows, that would be technically the third higher low on Bitcoin, which is very good. Obviously, we're not here to predict, but trust me guys, if everybody thinks that we're going to go lower, we might be actually getting a bump. And not only that, I want to also add to this fact, all right, that using the order flow app, which unfortunately I cannot show you guys right now, I'm using it on my laptop, I see that there's literally a huge amount of shorts that were stuck and are stuck currently at or in below or at below 87k. I'd say from 86.5 all the way higher to 87k. So while above 87k, the higher we go, the more shorts will be squeezed. And we know guys that if a short is lost, if a person is liquidated via their shorts, then that would cause the price to go higher, because closing a short equals a buy equals a long, and that would be very good for our long, obviously. And also, just to end it off guys with the final reason why I'm being a contrarian and going against the trend by trying to long here, right? Because you gotta understand that most of the people here are looking at this bearish trend kind of, and they are right now preparing for a very huge drop on Bitcoin. This pattern could very well play out, but I don't personally trade patterns, because that would make me try to short at the low. So I wouldn't be shorting here, but I'm also going to use this pattern in my advantage by trading or counter trading it, because obviously the bearish pattern, or the bearish target would be maybe 80k, 78, or even 60k. So these all add up together with me trying to go against the trend. And if I'm going to be wrong, you would know about it, because I always share, guys, my trades. I either win big or lose small, and that's the way to do it, guys. Anyways, I also wanted to mention that I literally also took profits on my Ethereum short. I closed half of it, but I didn't close it fully. Hold on a second, let me look for it. All right, as you can see, unfortunately, you can't see it, but just trust that there's a realized PNL of 2.4k. Let me show you. Let me cover my webcam, guys. All right, I'm going to also read the comments. Give me a second here. Let me close this one. All right, as you can see, that is my realized PNL. I closed half, all right, and I still kept open half. Why? Because obviously me longing at the low on Bitcoin requires some a bit of, like, to be honest, like some protection by having a short open. So please, guys, don't put all of your money into this long, right? Because I'm not trying to be right. I'm not predicting a pump. I'm merely understanding that if this plays out, if I repeat this action, if I take this long 10 times, and I only win 2 or 3 times out of the 10, I'll make a substantial amount of money. So please, guys, be ready for either a loss or a win. Don't be over happy about a potential trade, and don't be overly sad if we somehow lose the trade, because obviously the market does do whatever it wants. And we also have the New York session open, which will be in around an hour. All right, so we got multiple important stuff. So that's why essentially I'm planning to have this long and try to have it for as long as possible, because obviously if we don't get a pump, we might be like fighting against the support and then seeing what goes on. So I want to be sticking around here for a while, and then I'm going to be opening even a live stream on the Arabic channel. So I think that I'm going to spend my rest of the evening, fortunately, not unfortunately, with you guys, or at least on YouTube, whether the Arabic channel or the English one. So give me a second here, and then I'm going to be reading all the comment sections, or the comment in the comment section, guys. Give me a few seconds here. Let me do something very quick, and then we'll take a look, because now Bitcoin is going downwards. All right, so let me double check or do something very quick before I read the comment section, guys. Obviously, don't be overly hyped, and don't be also overly sad if we lose a trade. Now the reason why I literally made a video, or sorry, not a video, I posted a picture with me saying that I longed, is because most of you guys feel bad whenever I'm happy about a trade that I didn't literally post about it. All right, so that's the only reason why I made a post on it. Right, so please be cautious. I do understand that I literally may have made I risked my social love by you guys by actually literally doing it live. All right, but as I told you guys, I couldn't care less, because it is not about being right or wrong. It's merely about actually understanding the risk to reward ratio. And if you would know, if you would understand, and if you do understand, please risk or go into the trade with a risk adjusted amount. All right, because like, trust me, this technically most of you guys don't even look at the stop loss. This is a wider one than usual, all right, at least to my own setups. All right, so let me now look at the comment section. We got multiple brothers and sisters too. We've got Osman. Good evening, champ. How are you doing, brother? Kareem said, conflicting signals from you and Crypto Kid. I'm going with champs. To be honest, it's not me against him, all right, it's merely both adults given multiple outlooks, all right, on the market. All right, so please don't pin us against each other, or please don't be confused. I do understand that, yes, most of my audience came from the moon and the moon show and me being a part of the family, but please like, be open with all of us saying something different. That's totally fine. And also, by the way, this isn't a conflicting signal. I'm not here saying that we are bullish. I'm merely saying that it's probably going to be 70% we drop, but 30% we literally skyrocket. So you have to understand this. Like, you have to understand that I'm either that's why most of you guys fail in trading, because you think I'm here to predict the market. No, we either go big, maybe to 97, all right, look at this, or we lose small. So if the trade looks like this, then you're good. Because if you keep on like doing your own TA, having a rational reason to enter a trade, and then you lose, but you win big, then you'll end up making money on the long run. So hopefully, guys, you got the trade, or you got the idea. I only traded long here because I understand that everybody's trying to short. Here you either long or do nothing. Even if you're against me and you're against me trying to long here, that's totally fine. I do not recommend you trying to short this, because it doesn't make sense. Like, you short the highs, you short the tops. All right, don't be shorting just because everybody's saying we're going to go lower. We might go lower, right? But don't be taking a short based on that. I'd much rather catch the knife, as they call it, and try a little long, where the ratio of the reward is much higher than the risk, rather than trying to short too late. All right, I have shorts. I have an Ethereum short. I didn't close my Ethereum short. So if you would understand this, I do understand that most of you guys are beginners, and whenever I post a like a very plain signally kind of post on Telegram, most of you guys, or not most of, half of you guys would maybe at least put all their money into the trade just because I posted about it. But please do understand that as a trader, you're either like adjusting your risk, and or you lose all of your money. All right, anyways, I'm with you all the way, champ. Thank you, Ian Bro. We got Stevik. Let's go, crypto champs, the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good evening, brother. Was today's scalp long? A scalp long? No, it isn't. All right, because obviously the stop loss would be very, very far away. All right, I need some room for this trade to either tell me I'm technically wrong. I use the term wrong as if or in the meaning that the trade goes against my technical, all right, reasons, all right, not necessarily that I did something wrong, right? Obviously the outcome of the trade after me doing the analysis, the rest is to be honest, random, right? You gotta understand the mathematically how random it is for the price to move, right? If you think your TA will tell you where the price is going, you are wrong. Hello champions, please like the live on your way here. Thank you, Living Funman. Kareem said I'm in from 86. Let's go. You're good. You're even better than good, because obviously your stop loss would be much closer. I've been watching the 4-hour chart, making a certain chart shape I liked. When I saw support at 85, it's where I wanted to see support. I see us going to, okay, that's good, but don't say I see us going to side. Maybe you just have it as a bias, all right? Action Tour said it's dumping. I mean, yeah, on the if you're watching on the 1 hour time frame and you put all your money on the trade that I posted on Telegram, then yes, you're going to be sweating. But if you've adjusted your amount just to actually like adjust for the how like far away the stop loss is, then you're good. So win or lose, I don't care. I do care a bit, because most of you guys will lose all of the money if this trade ends up like going like lower. But personally, like if it was only up to me and I wasn't sharing my trade or nothing, then I wouldn't care much, because I do understand that this is a very risky trade, right? But I also love risky trades, because I only say risky in terms of that going against the trend or going against the market. All right, it's obviously easier to long if we're uptrending and then you wait for a little dump and then you buy. But this one is very risky, but the return, if this goes up, is very, very huge. So you have to understand this. I'm not here to predict nothing, guys. Trust me. I'm not wrong if I lose the trade, because I also want to lose it in front of you. I don't wish. If it was only me entering the trade, then I would have wished for this trade to lose for me to actually get my idea across. Anyways, don't worry about me, guys. Good morning. Who goes? Sorry. If form fair value gap, it's uptrend. Or this pump take profit. Maybe I don't trade fair value gaps, but I do look at a certain similar thing, which is like a volume single print, right? Arito said good morning and thank you, Ahmed, for your time. Can you please check if I was gambling? I got 1 hour time frame monthly value area low. I took a long. No, I think you're good. I'm pretty sure. So 280, yeah, you were very, very good, to be honest. I think you made money. Yeah, that's very, very smart of you. Like using the value area low with also this low being taken, and not even that low was taken twice. Then you're good. But maybe take profits, because, or not take, at least move your stop loss to entry. But you weren't gambling, definitely no. And if you had the reason, you don't need me to tell you if you're like doing it right or wrong. At least I respect you have a reason. I'd say gambling is whenever you're not setting your stop loss, right? That's gambling. But if you have a reason, even if against your reason to trade a certain like trade, right, then that I wouldn't call it gambling. I just have a different opposing view to yours. All right. My stop loss hit re-enter. Oh, you're gambling, my brother. You gotta have 100x. Trust me, brothers. Brothers and sisters, you're doing it wrong. If I posted about me longing at 87.2, let me see where my entry is at. All right, I might have been losing I'm losing it a bit. Or so it's exactly at my entry, 87183, and you lost. You got liquidated. You're gambling, brother. Salam. That's why I get scared whenever I'm posting about trades. Like, you guys are asking me to be more transparent, but when I do so, you get liquidated because the price moved a 0.5%. Salam, my brother. Tour the best. Thank you, TD, for win or lose, but you still follow your rules, still winning long run. Thank you. Thank you for someone understanding that. Right. The more opinion we have, so better trader will going to be. Maybe. I'm not sure what you meant, but thank you. Thank you. It seems good. What do you think about the 15-minute time grab? Don't know what you mean. Short-term Bitcoin bullish. Not that simple. I mean, on the quite the opposites, more bearish than bullish. How much would you say your risk per trade? Less than 1%. How much XRP I start short at? How about XRP? Maybe I'll take a look at some other coins if Bitcoin makes it easier for us by either liquidating out or not liquidating, helping us out or giving us a nice pump. All right. So please bear with me, guys. If I don't have not time, but I don't have like mental capacity to look at anything but Bitcoin for now. And I think everybody just logged with me, so they are literally mentally invested into this. So it would be very, very bad if I literally like choose another coin now and do TA on it. All right, let me double check the order flow, see how things are going. Let me do something very quick here. All right, so let me see. All right, let me go back on a 1 hour time frame. All right, I want to go back to the 15-minute time frame, guys. Bear with me. Hopefully, I'll make a. Sorry, where are we at right now? We are at 87. All right, and most of the shorts were open at just above. Sorry, most of the shorts were open at 86.9. So holding 87 would still be good. All right. So at least now we remember. And the bare minimum holding 86.7. All right, that's the area where like lots of shorts, like unreasonable amount of shorts were open. All right, and I also by the way, whenever I want to like trade, even without the order flow, if you take a volume profile and you see most of the volume, the value areas high and low in between, this is the value area, by the way. All right, whatever is in between the value area high and low is called the value area, obviously. All right, so whenever we see the volume being below the price, that's good. Like we have protection if we go lower. If we go lower, obviously we might break the protection and fall lower. We might go higher. So I'm not saying that it's 100%. I just want you guys to understand, right? All right. Then move this, make it more green. I like green. Green is nice. All right. Sorry guys, I'm trying to look at the comments. Everybody, we got Tahar, we got No Ing said hello, good night, brother. Thank you. I like how everybody has different timings now. Let me go back to the 4-hour time frame. Right, we're rejecting off this area. Ahmed, if I ask you to pick one of these tools to trade with, anchored, fixed, range, I say the volume profile because it gives you a more holistic view and it also has multiple usage for it. So if you literally restrict me to use one, obviously why would you do that? But I get the point. It was like you're ranking which one is more important. Volume profile is the most important because anchored view up would limit you to a certain strategy, but volume profile would allow you to do whatever you want. Champ, great long thread for Bitcoin. Thank you, millionaire. CoinPulse said, what will be your next long zone if we dump? I wouldn't trade until we maybe. As I said, like I made a video yesterday, guys. All right, and if you didn't watch it, obviously I may find longs, but my target would be going to 78, right? Not a prediction, but like a bias. I may like, obviously, the reason why I'm not saying that if I lose this long, I'll only long this, because there may come a time. So for example, if we dump and we play around from 83, 82 for a while, I may find a new long for some reason or some way, all right? So don't take it as if it's 100% certainty, but for the time being, losing 87, nothing is a good long for me until we go to 78 to 76, all right? But obviously that's only if we dump immediately, because if it takes us multiple days, then I'll obviously find lots of shorts and longs and we can maybe trade in between 87 and 76. I cannot promise you. I don't know, so I cannot lie to you and say I know, right? Nobody knows. Sorry, I actually shorted 87.3 because it looked very similar to yesterday's scenario. That's smart, all right? If you maybe shorted this fake out, like exactly this fake out, let me see, this one, right? Then yes, you can maybe have a short scalp. Always going to be confusing for me because they are both at around my entry, but yes, that would be smart. Essentially, you're looking at this as a lower time frame move, and then it may end up being a big one, right? So that's also good, right? In terms of a movement, I like the fake out, right? Obviously, going to be confusing for you guys, like how is this guy applauding a short when he's long, right? I can respect multiple reasons on lower time frames. Obviously, I'm just looking at the much higher time frame stuff. All right. Uh, what do you think about long on ETH? Very similar to Bitcoin, to be honest. If Bitcoin goes up, then everything will go up with it. If Bitcoin doesn't go up, then ETH won't go up. What do you think is a good decision? Hold on. Enter in a long now. I'd say wait more because I entered when we were at 87. So wait for a reclaim of 87. And also the closer we get to 6:30, which is Dubai time, 9:30 a.m. New York time, Eastern time, then the closer we will get a decisive decision because obviously we got the New York session open and that would be the most important time, right? I really appreciate the way you are so transparent and so much trying to help this community. Been looking for someone to learn from and find its champ script. Thank you, Alsman. Thank you for your appreciation. And now hopefully I'll try my best to get everything. You broke your rules. Not really, no. Crypto Edge. I'm interested to see why you think I broke my rules. Ready for the short squeeze? Maybe, right? Please don't stop posting your trade on the Telegram group. Win or lose, don't change you from being a champ. You've had a lot of winning trades. Respect for. Thank you. Would you re-enter the long if you got stopped out? No. Unless we do this and then go back. So obviously that would be a trade as a different reason. Yeah. So yeah, I'll re-enter, but not exactly at the low because I entered at 87. Why would I re-enter at 85? But yeah, I'll never say never to me trying again if we somehow, like, even if we go to 80 and then reclaim 87. Right. I see reclaiming 87, 86 as a strength point. Right. Flash dump similar to last month. Maybe. I'd enjoy that. Like, mathematically, I'll make more money. You have to understand this, guys. I'll make more money if we drop than go higher. But on the long run, if this ends up going to maybe 97 or 105, I'll make more money then, right? So please understand that I have shorts open. And also, I'm not risking everything. Like, without mentioning names, our brother here, I think he got liquidated. So that would be very confusing. Isn't the range of 87.5 to 88 more valid to long or short? I'm not. See, most of you guys are looking at the price action, right? Or you're visually having a blank. I'm guessing. I'm assuming you're visually having a blank like candles, and then you're picking based on the candle reaction where the range would be, right? Or where the support flip would be. All right, I'm not looking at this. I don't care about flips and stuff. I'm just merely looking at an important area where we had lots of volume traded. So, all right, so that's a very important area where the market either defends and we go higher from, all right, or we literally nuke and like go much lower. Like, you have to understand, like, even yesterday, guys, by the way, I said it and I repeat it again, but I want to say it for those who didn't watch the live stream from yesterday. Yesterday, I literally lost and got stopped out in front of you guys, all right? But see what happens. Like, my my long stop loss was at 89.930 or 88.930, right? So my stop loss was here. But see, let me show you, right? Let me move this. See what happened. Like, my stop loss was at 960 maybe, or 930, I'm not sure, right? I got stopped out here, and then see what happened after I lost. Like, my stop loss prevented such a big move. So you have to understand that I pick longs in a way that I either win big or lose small, and that area of a stop loss, that's why I tell you guys, put your stop loss at an invalidation point, because I had the reason to long. We lost a line. I understand that just because it was a very important support for me to try a long, right? It made me try a long because it was very important. Now we lost it. And obviously losing an important line would probably cause us to dump. Obviously, I wouldn't short a loss of a support, but I also have to cut my losses short, right? And understand that I'm wrong and we gotta watch out for a dump. Similar to this now. This either would result to literally, no way, not no way, but probabilistically, this would either result in us going to 97k or dropping to 76, 78. All right, so if you open a trade, think about it mathematically. For those who went to uni or maybe even graduated high school, think about it mathematically. If someone offers you the chance to maybe pay $10, all right, for example, to either win 100, I'm just making the numbers up, or lose $3, will you do it and repeat it? Like, and the the probability is like maybe 40-60. Or so the losing trade is like possibility is like more 60 than more than the higher than the other one. Will you take it? Obviously, if someone does the math on it, they understand that this is literally a money making machine, right? But if someone is like doesn't understand math, they would be scared to put their $10 in. So hopefully you got the idea, guys. This is what trading is about. Obviously, like that is the basis of trading, and then you add to it fine looking lines here and there, right? So I can literally go on about the order flow, liquidity, and whatever, but the whole concept of everything else is just to maybe push up a bit, a kind of refining a strategy that would also like probabilistically help your percentages of you getting a winning trade, all right? Sorry, let me go back to the comments back. Richmond said, what do you want to hold and when does New York session open? All right. Thank you. I think you're a bit late, so I'll recap. I want to hold the long if, for now, sorry, I have a long open, right? I want to just fill in the blanks for Richmond. I have a long open, and I'll try to hold it on till we get the New York session open, and then we'll see. We either get a big dump, right? Or also we get a huge pump to the upside, right? Sorry. I opened the long now at 86.750. Right. If it was up to me, I'd choose a better one, right? Or sorry, a hold of A7 again. But if you did that, that's fine. As long as you understand where the stop loss will be. My bias is that we test 90k. I took a short from 90 or leave it open and fly up to 96. That's smart. Fart coin fell yesterday as it finally hit my stop loss and profit. I just entered the long again when I went long on Bitcoin and ETH. Somehow it's holding up way better than Bitcoin and ETH. We'll see. I'll stop trading. I'm losing long term. Unfortunately, I'm not smart enough yet. You shouldn't be stopped. You can maybe stop trading with your actual money, but don't stop attempting to learn how to trade, right? These are two different things. Lex said, good night, bro. Good night to you, brother, and sisters, whoever have a very late time now. Sorry. I mean, 6 p.m. for me is very good because it covers both the US and also the Europe and Asia and everybody. Except maybe Australia. Australia is like very late now, I think. Not sure. You should wait for a retest, not entering in the breakout. Now, the reason why you say this, that's fine, because you think, all right, you think that I entered because we broke out of 87. No, I'm look at it this way. I'm entering at the test of the 87k line, all right, this section, all right. So I'm not trading a breakout. I'm trading this hit of this area. So hopefully you got the idea. Obviously, yeah, if you look at it from the 5-minute time frame or 15-minute time frame, it does look like I entered the breakout, but I didn't. I'm merely looking at the whole section of the chart, which is essentially a hit of this area. All right. So hopefully you got the point. But thank you though. At least you're understanding my rules, which definitely aren't broken here. This feels like a just leverage flush by market makers. I'm somehow hopeful. We'll see, to be honest. I don't want to think or predict. I don't care much, to be honest. I swear. Hold on, let me bring back my order flow. For some reason it closed. Order flow, sorry, volume seems to be dead. Let me go back and check. All right. We got the VWAP at 89.4. So we don't want to like lose the VWAP of the day, right? That's good. We haven't lost it yet. Volume is picking back up. We'll see. I don't want to speak too early. Nothing stands out in terms of actual. Give me a second. Unless you're seeing something in EXO. An NY session opens in 40 minutes. Yes, now 34 minutes now. Thanks, brother. Thank you for Farah. Salam. Ahmed, where's your stop loss? Add the low. I haven't said it yet, but obviously I'll have the time for it unless it nukes. Walaikum salam, Abdul Manam. Stevek, I use stop loss on daily wicks. Sometimes is no retests. Hi, what is the stop loss? The low of the move, guys. Why does market feel so slow lately? Yeah, to be honest, that's fine. Uh, right? So we'll talk more. Let's look at ETH now. Hopefully, we get something like more actionful. We just had like 8 seconds where champs didn't have anything to say. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's very rare. Yeah, not even clickbait. I'll never do that, guys. Don't worry. Just curious. I'm on Abu Dhabi, Dubai. Uh, no, yeah, no, I'll never clickbait, guys. I'm either, but that doesn't mean that I'm like expecting a higher, all right? Predicting higher. I'm expecting higher, not predicting. All right. I think the market will crash very hard. Could be, maybe. I'll set the stop loss at 89. Obviously, I'll let's see. 89, 85, sorry, 84.9. Yeah, not 89. 84.9. Right, let me go. 84.9. 84. Sorry, my mind blanked. 84.9. Yes, yep. Uh, hard to squeeze now or it's dropping. I'm not sure what you mean. Give me a second, guys, here. Can be one more pump at NY open, then dump. Maybe. To me, this looks like just a retest of the resistance of the bear flag. Yeah, maybe, but not a bear flag. Uh, no flags are being traded, guys, in institutional banks. All right, please be careful. But yeah, this does look like a retest, but not off the bear flag, guys. Trust me, no bear flags in the market. Bear flag. Can you please help an nice link? Sorry, I might not be able to like do link or whatever. Looks bad. Yeah, maybe. I like how you guys are mentally and uh, physically invested into this. We'll see, guys. Don't speak too soon. And if it goes down, then yeah, I lost. Proudly did lose. Uh, Obviously, like I'd prefer trying to long a bottom and then that doesn't end up being well rather than expecting a long just because we are pumping. I want it to go further, if you know what I mean, guys. If you get what my point, like I'd much prefer us dropping and me attempting to long at a section and then that not going well rather than me trying to long a quote unquote breakout and then that ends up being wrong. All right, so I don't like long when the price has gone up. uh Give me a second, guys, here. Mm-mm-mm. What did you mean on Telegram with your stop loss being at the low? Did you mean the bottom? Yes, the low. Market dump sort. Market dump sort. I'm short on ETH, waiting for Bitcoin up or down. I have a short on ETH too. Hugo said short it. Don't short because the price is dropping. That's my point. If you want to short, the short was at the high when one of our brothers said I shorted this. That would have been a short on a lower time frame. Look, right? Looks good, but don't be shorting now. Like, don't think it's going lower, so I'm going to be shorting unless you're ready to have the stop loss at the high of the move. Now that could be an actual conversation we can have. Hold on a second. Yeah, like this mess, for example. So, uh, 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 sorry. Where are you based, champs? Yes. Short it. Is it late to short now? Guys, don't be short in the top. Come on. How much Bitcoin do you own and when did you buy your first? I'm not very open about this, but when I bought first, 2016, beginning of 2017. All right. So hopefully at least I answer what I can. I feel FOMO, I think you mean. I'm glad of missing out. I think I'm glad, maybe. Uh, we'll see. Yes, price is dumping, but we'll still within the volume area. Let me look. Oh, by the way, guys, we also have the final day of the competition for someone. If someone wants to join in, let me see where this one is. Yeah, we only have how long? 1 hour for the final day, the day before the final day, and then 1 hour. Sorry, the full 24 hours for the final day. No worries, Zloty. I got your point. Anyways, we got the daily open. We lost the daily open. We'll see. We maybe fake out. Sorry. Yes, I cannot write correct. No worries, no worries, no worries, no problems. Why did you put the stop loss at the low? Because it's a swing trade, not swing, but a higher time from trade. So the stop loss is where is at my invalidation point. So that's it. So whenever you see a stop loss at a certain area, for me, just know that this Ahmed thinks that this is the invalidation point for the reasons he entered the trade. Is it too late to short now? Not question. I wait. It is too late to short now? Not question. I wait to retest of high at Nadaraya Watson envelope. I'm not sure, guys, what's the Nadaraya Watson envelope. All right, but we'll see. We'll wait. All right. Now we got this line of defense, which is the point of control, 86.2. All right, lose 86.2, 86, and then obviously losing will become more real. All right. At least I'm glad that I didn't close the. Oh, I didn't set the stop loss. Hold on. 84 800. I'll do it. All right. Confirm. Sufficient position to. Oh, that's the short. Thankfully, I didn't do it. All right. That's the long. All right. 84 800. Yep. And we'll see. Now we are at the daily open, so that would be very important. Got my long at 8. Yeah, that's good. If you want to try it, then yes, but look at it from a lower time frame perspective. Now, if your reasons to long were us retracing, hitting the anchored view up on the daily open, and then maybe, yeah, but understand, losing this would probably make me feel that we're going back to test the lows. But I don't want to look at it on the lower time frame. Looks better on the 4-hour time frame. Did you know about anything this indicator? No. I don't use indicators, guys. Bitcoin bottom out, pump hard. We'll see, guys. I don't like to guess. I only know that this exact area would either yield a high amount of profits or a very low amount of losses. Like, to be honest, relatively. So we'll wait. All right. See how, like, if the price all of a sudden bump, everybody's going to be asking me about long it. Now the price started dumping, everybody's asking, do we short now? So it's neither, guys. Don't be like not forced, but don't feel like you wanna long or short based on where the coin is moving, right? So if it's pumping, don't feel FOMO to not long, and also the opposite. So we'll wait and see. 86.7, it's moving. We are bouncing from the daily open, kind of reasonable, right? But let's see how effective it is to bounce from this section. Today, bro, will get liquidated. I'll never get liquidated because I always set a stop loss, all right? I'm not gambling here, guys. We are going to squeeze the shorts and fly up. Maybe. I don't care, guys. Trust me, I don't care. If it was up to me, I want to lose the trade in front of you guys. But I only don't want to lose it because I know that most of you guys have took it with me, and you'll probably like lose half of your capital if this ends up losing. So I do understand that we got gamblers that are watching us. Here we go. Take all the stop loss. Shorted. Who shorted? Living's Fallman said there's too much fear in the market. Long and felt right as per market psychology. Stop loss tight, so no worries. Exactly. Like, but I do understand that me going live and having like 123 viewers would get me a bit of not backlash, but maybe would make me look bad. I don't care. If I care, then maybe yes. Obviously, I would wait. I open the long. Wait. Once it goes up, I'll talk about it. So, what would be a good point to re-enter a long? Yes, I know you just said don't long when you go no. Yes, so I mean, not sure, to be honest. Where you're from? What is your age? I'm from Libya. You just mentioned it before, and I didn't write it down. I'm not sure what I'm not sure what I mentioned before. Give me a second here, guys. Let's watch. All right, so we got a bounce, a reasonable bounce, because we had the anchored view up with the point of controls. All right, so that's very reasonable. But let's see how long it stays for this area or at this area. Are we getting a full reversal, or was it just a bit of fuel to help us like slow down the move lower, and then we'll eventually get a move lower? I will see. You just mentioned it before. It was the point of control anchored view up. I'm pretty sure this one just because someone entered and I said that's a very reasonable thing to do. Uh, we're waiting. We have 22 minutes till we get the new session open, so we still got time, guys. If someone wants to ask me a question, all right, I'll try to stick for longer. I also do gotta go live on the Arabic live stream, guys. By the way, so if we get a quick loss or a quick win, I'll stop the live. All right, I just want to leave you guys hanging like this. Can you do analysis on ETH? I can and I will, but right now I'm really focusing on Bitcoin, and ETH obviously will follow. So nothing will be different. Just understand that I'm short on ETH, but I just booked 50% off. Obviously, it's not showing right now. I'll show it again because most of you guys weren't there at the beginning of the live stream. So here it is. I took half off, and I still have the other half running. So if Bitcoin, if the Bitcoin trade loses, you gotta understand that I have two shorts open. Not to be conflicting or it's not contradicting myself, but just because uh I want you guys to understand that this is a hedged long where the outcome, the good successful outcome is much higher than the losing one. All right, so please do keep that in mind, and I'd much rather, as I said, open the long and have it lose in front of you guys, or at least move in front of you guys, rather than like only go live once it is it's winning, right? And you never see me lose for some reason. Or let me go back to the webcam. Sorry, I forgot. Anyways, so let's go back to Bitcoin. It is struggling with the volume value area low, which is this one. As you can see, this is a point of control, but also a value area low. So we'll see. Are we getting a bounce? Even this one was hard to trade, guys. By the way, I missed this one because it was pretty tricky to trade, right? But see how it looks nice now. So you have to understand. Please don't be an analyst that only looks at the price before. Trading is much harder than being an analyst. Uh, Champ, did you get stopped out? No, but I can if it goes much lower. To be honest, guys, I'm not gambling here. You think my entry being at 87.1, I'll get stopped out if it goes 1% lower? No way, guys. Just me. This is the whole support area. That's why I literally said I made a post about the my entry with my stop loss. So, but anyways, that's fine. You seem like a chilled guy, but not gonna lie, I hope you lose this trade so I can win. That's fine. That's fine, to be honest. Nothing wrong with that. What is your target? I'll see and think about it once we at least get a bit higher and I get above my entry. But obviously, I'll take a look at the anchored view up, look at the section of the chart, maybe target 89 again as the first, maybe, yeah, probably would be 89, 89, 90K, because what could happen is us doing this, getting a bump, and then falling here, and then continuing the structure lower. So I can never know. But yeah, TP would be probably us securing the trade at 89. If we flip 89, then I'm going to be waiting for 97. Right, but as told you, that's too early to call because I gotta see if the trade even ends up being a winner, because we might even get a stop loss hit in front of you guys, and I think that transparency is key, right? uh mm, 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 mm. Mason, or maybe Masno Kas. Hi, I'm new to the channel. I love you on the Moon Show. Is what I brought me here. Nice to see you again. Thank you. And I'm glad and happy that me showing up on the weekend made you guys discover me, and also like we get the chance to build a nice community together. All right, so thank you. Thank you for your kind comment. Give me a second, guys. Here, I'll turn off my camera for a second. All right, we're back. Didn't take me too long. We'll watch and see and wait. We got 18 more minutes till we get the New York session open. If someone has a question or anything, I'm open to answering questions, maybe related to to the chart. Uh, all right, so we'll wait. We will wait and see. All right. So we either, as I said, guys, let me like find stuff to talk about. We either hold the third consecutive lower, higher low. All right. So even though it looks scary, we're getting a higher drop. Remember that right now we are at support. Like, trust me, this section either gives you a high return or drops and gives you a move down. But if a move down happens, I'm not predicting a pump, so please do understand that before I get stopped out, or even if I get stopped out again, I gotta say it for those who think that I'm predicting higher, right? I'm not predicting higher. I'm a trader, not a guesser or a predictor. And if we happen to go lower, right? If the pattern happens to play out, that doesn't mean that patterns are useful, right? The anything could happen at any time. I can literally draw, for example, like a head, right, or whatever, like a circle, and I tell you this is a pattern, and obviously I'll get it once or twice a month. I'll get a good move out of it. So trust me. Is 85.5 fine as a stop loss? Yeah, maybe it is different, but maybe closer, much tighter. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. As long as the stop loss isn't much lower than mine, that's fine. If it's closer, then that's also fine. Maybe a liquidation sweep of 95, then up. It's good, risky, and trade to catch. Learning a lot from you. Thank you, Palm. What are your thoughts about this idea of leverage flushes? Also, I see many traders still trade patterns. Why is this? Yesterday, I saw Crypto Kid talk about the bear flag, Crypto Lifter, or another. I mean, uh, I'm not sure. Guy also talking about bear flag. I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, many more in general look at patterns. I mean, where is good spot to short ETH? That would require a very large pump, or not large, but a relative large pump, right? Right now, it's technically a that could have been a nice short, to be honest, on ETH. Yeah, I think me being focused on Bitcoin maybe took me away from this nice short on ETH. Right? Look at this. We have I think the anchored view was on a lower time frame. Let me bring it back. All right, see. All right, let me move it to the upside. Or give me a second, guys. Here, let me configure the anchored view. By configure, I mean just moving it a bit. Right. See how perfect that was, or that could have been if I was looking at ETH and wanted to trade it. Look at this. Like we made liquidity, went up. For those who were like question why I short tops and long bottoms, look at this. We literally faked out this low, right, and got the perfect pump. Faked out this high, got the perfect low. So yeah, short. Sorry, short, long. I didn't take these, but I'm just explaining the concept behind me trading against everybody else, not me drawing stuff in the chart. Like if you drew a triangle, you would have lost here and you would have lost here. With all due respect. On the daily doesn't look good. Looks like we are rejecting off of the 87 area or retesting it as resistance like this. But it doesn't matter because I sorry. What's your stop loss? Low. Sorry, that's fine, guys. I think I have it to have it down on the banner somehow. 84,800. But it could be taken or closed manually if I decide to do so, and that would be done in front of you guys. That's why I'm sticking for as long as I am doing right now. If your stop loss gets hit, what's the percentage of the margin you use that would get hit? Less than 1%. The loss. Yeah. Thank you. In 4 hour time frame, bear flag and 95k is the last type of flag. Then think about it this way. All right. Would someone who maybe graduated with a bachelor's in like finance and then went to take an MBA or a master's in finance or a CFA level 3, all right, and then went and worked for like Goldman Sachs and maybe controls $100 million worth of like a fund or whatever, or money that is like $100 million or plus, all right, would they use a flag to trade? I'm just having an open discussion here for whoever wants to maybe reply, right? Hello from Peru. We got Ernesto, the legend, the Peruvian. My bias is still higher. I saw so many talk about we go lower. Yeah, that's why I'd love to be right, just to teach you guys a lesson. But obviously, also I want to teach you guys a lesson if I lose. So I mean, it doesn't matter. Like I'll take it as a win both ways. But obviously, I'll get multiple, not multiple, a lot. Like some people that will tell you, "Oh, I told you so." Don't tell me so. No, sorry. Sorry, assuming that the stop loss gets hit. All right, let's just assume. All right, if someone would tell me, "Oh, I told you that I was going to go lower," that would only, like, as a statement, would only work if I was saying otherwise. If I was saying predicted otherwise, like, how can you tell someone who is not predicting higher or lower that I told you so? Trust me, guys. Hello, Ahmed and everyone. We got a Moto in the chat. Sorry, Action Tourist said, so you only use, like, how could you lose 1% of your margin, or do you mean the amount of margin? Yeah, entire capital that I want to trade with and all over across all my accounts. What's up, Go? How are you? I'm Finga. Thank you for showing up. I got a Moto also. But this is the second bear flag at the drop, and it was every bear market. Being able to only lose 1% either means low leverage or tight stop loss. Or not necessarily. Also a lower amount of margin, right? Liked. Brother Ahmed, I told you so. Thank you, Hobby. Thank you for showing up. And thank you for kind words and your jokes. Thank you. You made me laugh for the first time. Not the first time, but in the live stream, right? Right. Let's see who was here also. Let's wait and see. I think we got only 12 minutes, so we got the New York session open. And you know me, guys, I take my usual break at the 5-minute time counter, or sorry, timer before the new session opens. All right, so we'll maybe take a break after 7 minutes, and then we'll have 5 minutes to get adjusted and relaxed, and then we'll get the trade. Sorry, we'll get back to trading. Why does it show our handles rather than the names here in the comment section? Yeah, that's very unfortunate because someone may have a weird handle but an actual name. So I guess it is what it is, unfortunately. Let's wait and see and watch how it's going to play out, right? All right, let me update or take a closer look at the order flow. All right. By the way, guys, maybe I'll mention it now. I wanted to have it as not a secret, but something that's not overly shared, right? But a friend of mine essentially forced me to make an Instagram account. So if anybody wants to follow me, right, I'll use it as a chance. I don't care much, to be honest. I'll always share like the little videos that we're working on. As I told you, okay, I have a team that will help me in creating content. The stuff that I'm too lazy to do it myself, right? So if someone wants to follow me, it is Ahmed on chart. So AHMED on chart. One full username, right? So my name, if you even can't spell it, AHMED on chart. Right, so yeah, so it's one username, and I won't be too active on it, but it's brand new, so we'll see. Maybe I'll get excited about it, and for some reason, like, I abandoned Telegram and I immediately start talking about, like, posting stories. But do understand that I'm a personal person that has no picture on his actual Instagram profile, so I wouldn't be engaging much, but I'll try, guys, just for you. Thank you, Salam. We tested 93k so many times, it looks like strong resistance. 95 can be just SFP of resistance. Maybe we are gonna bother you with tons of DM regarding trades and stuff. No worries, that's fine. I'm totally happy with that. No worries, guys. I don't see it as a bother, to be honest. That makes me happy, right? Let's see who gets the spelling of my name right and finds it, right? So thank you, guys. We'll see. We'll maybe do new stuff, and like, not new stuff on them. All right. Entered. I don't even post stories. I'll try and see how can I post a story, or I'll test it out. I entered the long but got stopped out. Too much margin. Yeah, you're gambling. Would it be okay to re-enter at F87? I'd say 87.5. All right, and then maybe you can tighten up your stop loss. Also lower your margin, please. Enter the long. Oh yeah, I've read it. Hey Ahmed, do you have any new trading idea setups for us? Yeah, I'm open. I have a long open, but nothing new in terms of, like, maybe something that I can maybe follow. I was the first public follower. All right, Salam is killing it with the quickness. Maybe because you know how to spell my name. All right, so as I told you guys, my Instagram handle is Ahmed on chart. So AHMED, my name, AHMED, then like on chart. Can somebody type his IG? I cannot find it. Our Salam is got it. Ahmed on. Yeah, thank you. It seems Ahmed on Dawn chart, but it's not Dawn. It's like on chart, but with my name first. It doesn't matter. Hi, I work for Goldman Sachs, and I just entered a fat long with 100 million institutional fund based on you, chaps. I mean, thank you, Jack. What happened to your short? Hoping the best for your short, to be honest. I either win or Jack does. Should I start to make peace with the idea that trading would take years? Yes. You have to start with. Yeah, yeah. It's not about you starting. It's either you lose money or you are forced to like get this idea drilled in your head, right? It's not an option for you, unfortunately, brother. Right? And I'm also glad that we don't have the actual names because I'd love for the names to be showing up. Right? We got multiple brothers following me. Thank you guys. Thank you, got G3. I know a couple of these names because this username is very similar. Right? We'll take a break after 3 minutes or like maybe sorry 1 minute. If you should sorry, there's a if you comment but I forgot. Sorry, oh no, that's Kiropi. That's not to me. Living Farmer said trading is like those mathematical questions where we take 3 steps and ahead, and yeah, that's exactly, yes. I like the analogy. Merzet said, oh, that's not to me, but yeah. Gio said, hi, hey bro, I got a question. Always welcome to have or hear more questions. Can you explain adding margin to an open position? Will it increase profits and fees as well? No, you're just de-risking by putting actual money and taking leverage off. That's about it. So if you have 10x with $1,000, you can add more of your actual money and de-risk the leverage. Hello, we got Tada Salam joking, haha. I'm not sure. Uh, I forgot. I maybe I didn't catch the joke. Let's log on Ethereum in profit. Trading with only $100 and only 1% of the capital sounds like hell, like a waste of time. But I guess that's not. It's not about $100. It's about the idea of you winning slowly. Like if you manage to, after a year of trading, you somehow gain more than 20. So I'll tell you. I'll give you a goal. If you trade for a year and your PNL is zero or above zero, zero is good, right? You are a legendary trader. That's the sad truth about actual trading, not gambling. Obviously, you can gamble and like show off and flex hundreds of millions of dollars or 100% plus. All right, guys, I'll take a quick. I'll put the timer as 5 minutes and 55 seconds, but obviously, hopefully, it will be quicker than that. We'll have the new session open once I go back, so I'll just put you guys with the usual timer. You can stick if you don't want to stick, that's fine. Anyways, so I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. And we're back, guys. Thank you for being patient. Let me catch up with the comment section because we literally just opened the New York session. So I think we are beginning to see some action here. Whether we lose, whether we win, I'm going to enjoy the rest of the live stream. We literally just hit the 1 hour and 6 minutes mark. So well above 1 hour. That's fine. That's good. We'll see. Let's see how it works out. Will I lose big, make money, uh, get laughed at from those who have shorts? Uh, sorry. Until okay, Creop. Sorry. Let me catch up to any relevant comments. I think most of the comments aren't for me. Come on, champions. Let's like count should be higher than 60 by now. Thank you, Living Funman. Hobby said, but funded. Or you're having a conversation together. Renata is in the chat. Thank you. Better late than never shown up. All right. So thank you. We'll see and watch how the market actually plays out. The reason why I'm on higher time frame because right now we are at my entry, I guess, maybe close to my entry, right? We'll see how we get things rolling. We either win big or lose small. Hopefully that's the plan for now. If you start trading, it's not bad at all if you go with $100 and your risk reward is 1 to 3 or 3 to 1. I think you mean it means you have around $65 to trade to liquidate money in case you. Yes, kind of, yeah. Now is a good time to long. Not sure. Maybe I'd say that if I was to long a fresh new long now, I'd wait for a flip of 87.3, and I also would probably put the stop loss at the low. Bro, thank you so much for your time. Thank you, Adelson. Thank you, everybody here, guys. Thank you for appreciating my time, and also thank you for your kind comments. I do also appreciate all of your guys' time. Anybody that spends a second even on the live, I'm totally happy, and I'm totally, to be honest, like, not in disbelief, but I'm totally happy about actually building an English community, right? I've done it on the Arabic channel, and I'm happy that I was able to repeat the feat again in different language. And also, by the way, English is good because most of the videos, like maybe someone here is like watching the live stream in English, all right, with a broken understanding of English, but then they go with a video and then they use the AI dubbing. So literally, dubbing is a very big part of the videos because lots of you guys are actually depending on them to watch them, like in French. I've seen German, Hindi, Japanese, sometimes Russian. You know, I'm not sure if Russian is an option, but like lots of you guys are actually using the AI feature. It's very to be honest, good and also smart. Do you think if this breakup will break 94? I don't know, to be honest. Unfortunately, but I mean, I'll wait for 90k to be or sorry, I'll wait for 89.3 to be flipped. Flip this, I'll wait for maybe probably 97, probably, but don't hold me to it. Kind of generally assume that with the low you tend to mean the bottom, or is it context dependent? Very context dependent, but sometimes, sorry, most of the times I do, or it is clear, right? Because if it's not, then I'll say so, right? Or I'll try to emphasize the certain low I'm talking about. But for the most part, especially because there's a trade where I spoke about the support being 87, 86, and also you got the green zone looking very big. So you gotta assume that I'm talking about the low here, and also you gotta always, or you're also always more than welcome to ask me. So if it's not obvious, even if it seems so, then that's fine. You can ask me a question, and then we'll see. Anyways, we got the New York session open. We opened up, but then that would maybe mean we're going down. I don't care, to be honest. I'll try, sorry guys, and stick for maybe 10 minutes, more than 10 to 15 minutes. All right. We either lose or win, and then I'll go and open along on the Airbus live stream, right? Because I gotta be like. I gotta give both of you guys equal time. Can you take a look at Solana, please? Maybe once Bitcoin like chills a bit, we either go up or go lower. Hey Ahmed, are there any key levels you're looking at for a Bitcoin short? Yeah, maybe if we go back up to 90k, 89, sorry, 89 would be good. Like, especially like if Bitcoin goes up, but then takes a while to hit 89, and this anchored view up lines up with 89.3. I might like this one for a potential short only. I'm not saying I'll short this and I would go here. It's not a prediction. I'm just saying that this would be the resistance line to either flip to go to 97 or short to go lower. Obviously, I can short and then it goes higher, so we can make money like this and then rest. So I cannot tell you exactly, but yeah, 89 is the key level here, 89.3 to be precise. Uh, my boss said getting on to me. Getting on to me about my long right now. Don't you have a short, Jack? Maybe that wasn't you. I'm pretty sure it was. Let's see. Let's see. All right, we're getting a nice pump here. Now, the higher we go, the easier the pump would get because we will be liquidating more shorts. All right. So I'd love this to happen for me to be super happy and go on a rant on how education is very important. But also, if we go lower, I'll also use my stop loss as a very important time to educate you guys. So I'll find a positive either way. Don't worry about me losing money. The only thing that worries me is you guys losing money by over trading or over maybe. You guys think that if I long, then I'm predicting higher, which I'm not. Sorry, short people start fading away with price going up. Yeah. People say discipline is important in trading, and damn it, they are probably right. I keep not being able to help myself over leveraging these lows with my bullish bias. I'm entering long properly at 87.3. I mean, I'm hoping for the best for your brother, and I'm glad that you're you're at least holding yourself accountable. So, sorry, Ahmed, please exit chart. Yes, guys, don't worry, I'll do it. Not right now, but I'll have to do it before the year ends. Like it would look very bad if it takes me a month. Now I shorted with my funded account and I'm long with 100 million on my Goldman Sachs, of course, of course. All right, Jack. Let's see. Let's wait and see what Bitcoin does. I'm going to be happy if it goes up just because everybody has a pattern on. But if I lose, then that's fine too. Obviously, like you guys winning would be very good too. By the way, guys, just a final, not a final reminder, but that's the only second time me mentioning that we have the final day of the trading competition will begin after an hour. So if you want to have a fair advantage, you wouldn't have a disadvantage. We'll have a fair advantage by the leaderboard resetting after an hour, and then us entering our final 24 hours, which will give the final $600 away with you guys winning like the top fives will win actual USDT. So if you register before the competition begins or even after, doesn't matter, right? You'll get $200, 150, 150, and 20. And also we have also a giveaway as a part of the trading competition where every day we will be giving 8 lucky winners $10. So if you want to register, not only will you competing for the final $600, but also you might be lucky and get be part of the 8 lucky winners that get $10. All right. And as I said, this is an actual amount. I'm not here talking about no bonuses, no Q bonus, nothing. It is an actual USDT that you can maybe sell, withdraw, gamble with, buy with, doesn't matter. All right. Please don't be gambling. I'm just joking here. All right. So as I told you guys, if someone wants to make an account, bear with me, guys. I also have an eye on Bitcoin. Don't worry. On the description, you'll see the sign up page as the first step for those who didn't have an account. So you can just go click on this. That would take you to the sign up page. I literally made the referral code be champs. All right. So champs with an S is the name of the referral code. So you can do it manually or click on the first step. Once you're done with your account, no KYC is required. Once you're done, just enter your account and then click on this competition link, which will ask you to press on this button. So make an account, go to second step, and then click on this button with your account being signed in, and that's it. Just clicking on this will go from register now to registered. All right. So that's all it takes for you guys to join in and finally, compete for the final amount within the trading competition. Let me go back and recap the comments. Would you not look at the 15-minute time frame? Doesn't matter. The price is still the same. That shows you that you are more affected about the candle shape rather than the fact or where the price is at, right? So it doesn't matter, guys. Like the time frame, the candles only is a manufactured idea, or it literally cuts them in like a certain period. Why long Bitcoin and short ETH in different direction? No, ETH was shorted very higher 2 days ago, right? So that's totally different, guys. If a short is in the profits, then understand that this is a very like old short or long, doesn't matter. Like don't be confused if someone has like is making money in every single trade and both of them are conflicting or something. Yeah, gambling is a disease, lol. It's crazy hard to kick. It's crazy hard to kick once you've experienced the gains from it after getting lucky. and then you lose money, and then you understand. So exit chart before the judgment day. Also thoughts on Bitcoin. Now we just not no thoughts. I'm happy. The higher it goes, the higher it goes, the happier I am. For you guys who over gambled with my trade, and then you obviously either lose all your money or make like 2x. Seems to be going up for now. Maybe, yeah, not that much. Guys, don't be oversensitive to price. Like everybody was bearish when the candle went to 86, and now everybody's like bullish when we went to only 87. I'm still at my entry. Put the 5 minute chart so it's more entertaining for viewers at least. Yeah, it's going to be more entertaining, but also I don't like being affected by the candles. All right, I'd much rather watch the 12-hour and watch the price move. All right. Let's go. Let's see if we can push higher or not. Uh, 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 uh. Nothing is too bullish. Nothing's too bearish. Both can happen. Anything can happen. We'll wait and see which side of the coin are we going to get now. All right. So let's wait and see. All right. So we'll wait for 10 more minutes. All right. Unfortunately, I cannot hold myself to a certain time. I don't want to leave it like this. New York Open not doing much. Technically not, because we literally like first of all the volume increased and we also got a little pump, right? So not you don't the New York session open is like anything that is like at the first hour or so or two maybe. It's not an exact second everything magical happens all at once, right? Solana, please. Maybe not today, unfortunately. Sorry. Because I have nothing to say about it, and also because Bitcoin needs to decide. So, like, whatever I say on Solana will be cancelled or proven by Bitcoin going higher or lower. So, you gotta excuse me for today, maybe, or for the next minutes, unfortunately. Anyways, let me quickly check on ETH. ETH is bumping, right? Relative bump, obviously. It's not a high. Thank you so much, bro. God bless you and your family. Likewise, brother. Thank you, Perfect Beyond. Thank you for being thankful. Also, thank you for your kind words. Do you have a plan or a plane before the market opens? The market did open 12 minutes ago. But thank you, Arito. I did post about it, by the way. I'm probably selling most of my spot if this falls. You're essentially doing whatever I tell you not to do, or no, sorry, you essentially will be doing the thing that I'm always not sorry against, to be honest, because like you wanting to sell this would mean that you are selling at a loss. Which level should we stop loss if Bitcoin will crush? Guys, my stop loss is at my stop loss. I cannot tell you where you should put your stop loss, personal stop loss, but my stop loss is here. So we'll wait and see, right? I can only tell you I can only show you the facts about my trade. I cannot tell you where your like exact trade should be at, unfortunately. Even though I want to, I'd love to, but I cannot. Not because I don't want to, but because I actually can't. I don't know all the facts about your trades, and most of you guys are over trading. So if I literally tell or advise every one of you guys to put the stop loss at 84.8, as I do, most of you guys will have a liquidation price higher than this. Is the exit chart support US indices? Yes. Yeah, it is selling the low, but if we're likely to go anyway, it would be worth it. Yes, but then if it pumps all of a sudden, you'll be selling the low. So technically pointing towards 78 doesn't mean that you're making a bad decision, no matter what the outcome is, or the expected outcome is for that matter. Thank you, Hamza. Oh, you're welcome, Hamza. Thank you. Ahmed, if we are above the anchored VWAP, but under the value area, the high of the value area, isn't that confusing? No, this value area is only for me to look at the current price action. It's not an important value area, and also that's on a higher time frame. If I take it to a lower time frame, it is below the value area that I'm looking at, right? So it's actually below the value area high of this section of the chart. Just because I put that 12-hour time frame, it includes this big candle, which messes up the volume. But I do understand that it's lower, right? Thank you for the time you invest in these live sessions. Thank you, Crypto Wedge. Thank you for your kind words. The Moonshow guy said he's shorted. The Moonshow guy. Yeah, that's good for him. If he makes money, I'm going to be happy. He's a friend of mine, so I'm not against him. I'm not trading against him. I happen to have a reason to long, and I know where I'm going to be wrong, and I'm also going to know where I'm right at. All right, so that doesn't matter, guys. It's not someone being correct. You gotta understand that trading is not a game of prediction. It's a game of probability. This is why, by the way, guys, by the way, like if you look up who are the best traders in the world, like actual traders, I'm not talking about crypto pattern trade. I'm talking about actual traders. They're literally mind my like very like small racism. There's literally Asians who are very smart with PhDs, literally like with the being a maybe most of the smart ones with being a quant trader. So trust me, guys, it's not about you looking good, or it's not about the money you have, or how well you flex it, or how rich you seem. It's how smart and nerdy you are. The nerdy you are, there's a linear or exponential even like connection or correlation between nerdiness and making more money in the market. All right, I gotta become more nerdy for me to make money. Champs is a better trader than. I mean, thank you for the kind words. I don't wanna like. I don't care. He's a friend of mine. Anyways, we'll see. We'll wait and see. Fortune is taking too long, guys. So most of the quant traders I see on YouTube making a vids are indeed Asian. That's yeah. That's why it's not a racist thing. It's like a true thing. It's like actually a compliment for me to say that most successful traders are Asian. This is my quant. Look at yeah. You want a math quant? Yeah, yeah. That's interesting. Exactly. Thank you for perfectly somehow quoting the Big Short. I think. Thank you, Jack D. Right? But that gets the like perfectly the point across, like surprisingly. So thank you. If you know, then you know. You know that's the kind of line that most of you guys won't get, or like maybe some of you guys will get it. It's a famous sorry clip. You're the second guy to make me laugh today, Jack. Thank you. Or maybe the first. I forgot who made me laugh first. But thank you. That's the funniest comment for today. I'll give you a trophy for it. We'll wait and see now. I know it's getting a bit boring, but we'll wait. Let's wait and wait and wait. You should trade stocks and other instruments. Big opportunities there. Yeah, true. Yeah, I've traded some, but just found myself making more money on Bitcoin precisely. Like even though my name is Champs Crypto, I do love crypto a bit, not much. I love the idea of crypto, not the altcoins, but yeah, I found I make more money on Bitcoin, so it doesn't matter. Haha, GG's. Thank you, Jack. Uh, there are more shorts or longs. Currently, it is literally liquidations on end. So the price when it goes up a bit, it's liquidating. If it goes lower, it's liquidating. So I cannot tell you right now specifically what are or how the shorts are looking and the longs are looking. But once we go above, like, can I if I get a push to like 88, I can like freely say that the shorts I entered because of are getting liquidated. So I cannot take it too early and I start talking about them right now because obviously most shorts are still intact because the entry was at around 87 for the bigger shorts on the exit chart. All right. So, but thank you for starting to understand these concepts and how important they are. Yesterday, I made a quick video, guys, by the way, and I spoke about it. Like, I literally showed the order flow, right? So that was maybe helpful for you guys. Honestly, though, having a high overall risk tolerance in life is not translating well in trading currently. Yes, to be honest, to be honest, it is good, but maybe not for trading. I mean, you're risking enough by getting into a high income, very hard, very competitive field. That is the risk that you're taking. You don't have a risk tolerance in life, and you're generalizing this by you entering and gambling in trading, right? Bigger hands need to make a decision for us now. Yeah, I mean, I don't need no one to make a decision. I just want the price to move up or down. Not someone actually moving the price. It's just life, you know. We'll wait and see. Uh, We are learning a lot. Thank you, Anita. Thank you for actually like caring also about the educational stuff, not only about the trades and stuff. All obviously trades are important, and lots of you guys are just wanna see or know what kind of trades I'm taking. That's fine too. I do understand that, but also I'm happy about those who are also like in addition to like taking trades are also like trying to learn from the stuff that we're taking here and like learning together, right? And also I've enjoyed the not mental stress, but the fun and the action of us enduring the price literally going above and below my entry. That was very fun and is currently fun. Uh, 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 let's wait and see. Nah, going long on everything at once when going long on Bitcoin is probably not the wisest. Yeah, yeah. I was saying that that was wise. You should pick a fight. Came to US indices market Habibi, you will do very well. Yeah, I do know that. But if I was, there will come a day where I suddenly shift from a trader into a shorter term investor into like stocks. I feel that's the field I'm going to go into if I was to maybe do something with a team or something, right? If I if I hire people, make a company, I would probably focus on shorter term investing, right? By research rather than liquidity and all that stuff, right? That could be a hypocritical of me, but trust me, I think that has a higher potential of scaling rather than trading. Trading, whatever you do, however you do it, can be turned in as a full time business, but you can do it as a one person like show, right? By show I mean like a business that only like has one person that does it, right? But yeah, sorry, this king you took, or maybe you mean long, is a scalp, right? No. What's your invalidation to take profits? Invalidation to take. No, guys, invalidation is only for the stop loss. Is trading haram? If you do it well, alright. Depends on how you do it. The cycle repeats. Have high confidence in a certain direction and use high size. Get stopped out. That's then afterwards, it's very smart with the moment and then end up being right. But now you are only up one back. So finally, sorry, finally above 97.3. Okay. I think you mean 87. Now wait for it to be respected as support. Not necessarily. You can't wait for it. You just want to enter and hope for the best. That's first thing. And also you wanna enter with a stop loss that is reasonable. Like if I was to put my stop loss now, I would either right now I haven't made the decision, but if I start seeing it flip down, I would put my stop loss here. So if you were to enter now, just put a stop loss here and that's it. Or you can wait if you want to be more confident. Wait for the next 7 minutes, which will close this 1 hour candle. I don't care much about candles, but it will make you maybe feel better, right? What I just described is the gambling cycle. No, thank you, actually, tourist. Also, thank you for being super honest. To be honest, I do enjoy your comments and your participation in the live streams, and also your comments on the videos, to be honest. So they do not get unnoticed, and I think you know, but because I reply to every single comment, guys. So thank you guys all. All right, let me quickly mention. All right, I don't mention it much, but if someone is not subscribed, you can always free to sub. I don't care much about you subscribing. It won't change nothing. But if someone wants to keep up with the kind of stuff that we're doing here, nothing fancy. Thumbnails are done by myself, and unless you see these like fancy one-off live like thumbnails, I think I've used it once. This one, it was nice. I didn't do this, all right? The one on the top, sorry, in the corner, all right corner. But I also love mine. Look at this. This I did myself. Looks like me trying to attempt as if I'm my own designer, right? So you can kind of tell. So if you want a low quality thumbnails but high quality educational content with also a transparent trader that does it for a living, then I'm your guy. If you don't, then that's fine too, right? No one is forcing you to do nothing. Yeah, and also today we'll be having, or after an hour, now this hour will end and these top 5 will win the actual money, all right? But once this 1 hour ends, we're going to be having our final day. That's why in the description I said final day of our biggest community trading competition, all right? So if someone still haven't made an account on weeks, then you will need sign up, step 1, which is sign up, and then, or you can do it manually by just taken the champs referral code. Now it's easy. Now, it was harder. Now it's easy. It's champs. So CHAMPS with the S, right? As the name, as the first name of the channel. And after, or if you have done it already, right? Doesn't matter if you have made an account with me 2 months ago. Just go to the competition link, all right? And then you need to click on register as a button, just one click, while you are logged in. So log in with the same account that you made under me, and then click on this nice yellow button so that every single trade counts towards your trading volume. I like your thumbnails. Thank you, Hamza. Thanks to you. I also waiting for the exit charts training as other viewers. Yeah, that will come once I actually set up the Mac. I can open the exit chart now, but it will literally slow down the live because for some reason this Mac, even though it seems powerful, it's only maybe 6 gigabytes of RAM or maybe 8, but it doesn't handle live streaming, trading view, and exit charts all at once, right? Living Salman said you are like an Indian science or mathematics teacher on YouTube. Lesser subscribers, better content. That's good. I'll take it as a I forgot the word. All right. Thank you, bro. God bless. You are doing a great job. Thank you, Adibayo. Earn me their full name. Adibayo Olalikan. All right. Thank you. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name. I tried my best. All right. Maybe that's a. I'm going to be a bit racist and say that's a Nigerian name. If it's not, then I'm sorry. Maybe somewhere around that. Maybe Cameroon or something. I'm pretty sure it's Nigerian. We'll see. Let me see if I got it right or wrong. Hopefully it's close to that region. Anyways, let's wait for a bit longer. Let Bitcoin finally decide. We're taking a very long time, guys. So let's wait and see. Obviously, guys, I gotta pay back. Sorry, repay the Arabic community and also go live there. So trust me, that work's not done. All right, we're not done live streaming for today. So you'll catch me also on the Arabic live stream once I'm done with this. That's why, like, I'm planning to leave ASAP. Not ASAP, but as soon as the trade decides to decide a certain direction. So we will be waiting a couple of minutes, maybe. Right? Even though I give myself a limit and then I keep extending it. So I'll see when is it best possible to leave you guys not hanging, but also with you guys understanding. Adiba is a Nigerian name. See? Yeah, I got it. I'm not even that's not even him. That's Oyentebra telling me. So see, I know my my names. All right. So we'll wait and see. ETH is boring. So ETH holding this one would cost a move up, but that's only if Bitcoin goes up. Assuming if Bitcoin goes up. If Bitcoin goes down, then obviously ETH will go to 2,800 at least, as mentioned from yesterday. At least, obviously, I love this. Like, you gotta understand that if I lose with my stop loss hit, I'll have my short on ETH make me a lot of money. Like, even though I took like half off, I still have like half of it on. Let's all move to Arabic channel and you say the important stuff in English alongside. Are you long? Yes. Yeah, even the title says it. Ahmed, the real one, trying not to leave us hanging while we panic a little. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like most of you guys are maybe mentally stressed. Even I do understand the move wasn't or hasn't been any easier. Bitcoin didn't make our life any easier. It's either like a slow death. We either wanted a quick death or a big win, all right? But we didn't get either. We are still just stuck within a range, a little small range, obviously. So we'll wait and see. What is the target? I haven't decided it yet. Let's let the trade make us money and then we'll see. Right, so let's not focus on the target. I don't want to talk about the target and then have the trade hit my stop loss. All right, obviously I covered the closest resistance line where I'm looking to maybe take a profit, maybe, because I cannot tell you. All right, it's not that I don't want to. I literally cannot. All right, I cannot tell. So I will go, maybe it is 89. So 89.3 will be the closest area where I'm looking to maybe take profits, move my stop loss to entry, do something about the trade, manage or open the doors for managing the trade. All right. So let's not like think ahead, too far away on the chart. Let's wait for Bitcoin. Maybe you can get a dump. If we get a dump, then there's literally no reason for us to like wait for like a move down. So we're all waiting. Do you think this? Do you think trend change? Maybe. Not sure what you're referring to. It's fun how exit charts is like seconds, less than a second before, no, about a second or two before weeks, like before the trading view, not weeks, sorry, before trading view. So I can tell like on my peripherals, whatever the name is, peripherals, right? I think I've said it right. I can see that the price goes up or down sometimes. I have done my medical studies happily, but this trading stuff will definitely bold me like those popular crypto chats. I'm hoping you don't, but uh, you can do it on the side. Please focus on medicine. It will make you money. Most YouTubers have different pictures for the thumbnails with chalked faces. Let some see funny pics. I mean, that would be very funny. Maybe I'll do it once or twice, but I got friends that will find it funny, so I'm not risking that, right? These look good. I'm looking serious. I don't think someone that's me a bit happy. That's the happiest I get on my thumbnails. That one 7 days ago, right? Yeah. Uh, see, see, it's funny how like up or down, I always have the same facial expression that I use for the thumbnail. By the way, guys, not 99, 85% of the thumbnails are like taken before or done before I go live, like 10 minutes before I go live. So that's literally my facial expression with the price dropping and with the price going up. Still the same thing. Doesn't matter. Why I longed Bitcoin and I'm sad. See, like don't look at my face and see and have over analyze my face. Open the video and you'll see for yourself. Check Ethereum. I don't want to check it too much because Bitcoin will move the market. Trust me, guys. If we win the trade on Bitcoin, we will everything will go up. If Bitcoin loses the trade, everything will go down. Trust me. No, please. Sorry. No, please leave serious thumbnail. No, thumbnails from Karate Kid and Carl Karate Kid. Serious is clickable, to be honest, though. It makes you go, or real. I like thumbnails from Ben Cohen and Ahmed. I mean, I think Ben uses the same face, literally the same exact picture of his. Man, leave Ahmed alone, yeah. Thank you guys, thank you guys. We're having a fun conversation. So because Bitcoin is boring, so we gotta find something to talk about. We analyzed everything about my channel now. Let's see. That's the chain competition. That's the sign up page for those who are asking. The referral code now is champs, guys. So it changed from the other one is still valid, which is QLWL, but use this one because it's easier and it's more memorable. All right. If it's it's hard though, it's a hard word to pronounce. All right. So use this name, this code, and that will get you $50 $50 as a bonus if you deposit $100. And also, obviously, using the code will allow you to be eligible for the final day of the trading competition. And finally, obviously, guys, please do understand that this is a code that would benefit me. So yes, this is an affiliate code. This is an affiliate. I'm not covering it. I think the banner says it all. So, anyways, thumbnails may be weak, but the TA is strong. Thank you, Bunks. Why you decide to be a trader? I didn't decide. I just found love in trading. I do love many things, and I like short recap videos on your short channel too. Thank you. Good format. Thank you, Hamza. Thank you everybody who has like suggestions, feedback. If the feedback is positive, negative, or they're all welcome, to be honest. Because like if something doesn't need to be changed, even a positive feedback would help, because that would tell me, oh, I don't need to change this, even though I may not. Even though some would tell me the thumbnails look bad, or you gotta make them seem professional. I mean, leave me alone. Because like, especially these, like I've hired thumbnail designers, but the problem is it will take them at least an hour, 2 hours to make me a thumbnail. I want a thumbnail that would literally be decided 10 minutes before I go live, and I also make up the title myself. So these fit too well, so I'll use them till they don't work. So, all right. Hamza said, if I register 2 weeks, I get $50 immediately. There's no other requirements. No, you won't get $50. Let me go back and re-emphasize. It is a bonus. A bonus is just a coupon, money that you can only use to trade with, right? So it's a bonus. Whenever I say a bonus, then you have to know that it's not a fake money. It's essentially money that you can only enter a trade with. If you make money with the trade, that will be your own money, right? So assuming you deposit 100 on weeks, right? They will give you 50 bonus. You enter a trade with the 50, you get a maybe 20%. That's $10 actual profits, all right? So whatever is taken as a profit from the $50, that is your own money, right? If you lose the 50, you don't lose nothing, right? But just a bonus. I don't want you guys to maybe, or don't want to make it seem as if I'm lying to you guys. You won't be getting $50 as actual USDT. What gets you, by the way, however, what gets you an actual USDT is the trading competition, which has only the final day remaining. So now we have a 54-minute counter. Once this one ends, we will be giving away the amount of money, actual USDT, to these winners, top 5, and also giving away 8 lucky winners, $10 each, even if they're not top 5. And then we will reset the leaderboard, the ranking board, and we'll have the final day beginning. Right? If you wanna like make an account and join in for the final day, follow the steps. Make an account, go to the second link, and that's it. Obviously, guys, like make sure once you sign up with my code and you make an account, as you can see, I'm logged in. Go to the second step and you press on this button, because once you click on it, you will count as the 39th participant. All right, that's assuming that it stays the same once you do it. Action Tourist said thumbnail already looks professional in my opinion. Thank you. You're the only guy that thinks so. Me and you both. So thank you. Hamza said, okay, I understand, but in some exchanges you get $50. You can trade this money, but you can't get it if you make like more than. I'm not sure if there's like a cap on how much profit you can get. I'm not sure. I cannot lie to you, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure there isn't. I haven't read it anywhere, but that's an interesting take that I don't know, to be honest. I'm open to saying I don't know. Does the strength of that wick back up after the big dump tell you anything meaningful? No. But thank you for like asking me a question rather than like making up your own mind. How long is it going to take? I mean, it's very, no pun intended. How long is it going to take? Do you always enter a trade? Yes. And by the way, Maggie, I think you're the person, not sure, but you're the person who was asking me to make a week's tutorial. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sorry if I'm wrong, but either way, if it's you or not, I'm going to post a week's tutorial today, maybe. It is private, so it is uploaded. I just want to pick a good time where I don't have to make a video where I can post the week's tutorial. So maybe I'll post it after 3-4 hours. But please be on the lookout for a 30+ minute long week's tutorial. Very basic, but it covers the stuff that maybe every beginner would want to know. And also the different of market and limit, and how to open a trade, how to manage the trade, the way I take like a partial profits off, not fully book profits. So everything will be mentioned on the tutorial. It is uploaded, it is private, so I'll hopefully do it, right? I'll hopefully like make it public maybe this night. By night I mean the next 3-4 hours, which is night to me. I like the thumbnails as well. They look simple and give basic info. Yeah, I'm trying to do so. Why not? I'm not sure. This one? Are you the wick? Because it is. I don't look at wicks, guys. I only look at the order flow, and the order flow doesn't show me anything important. So that's the not version reason. I had this kind of I hate. I think maybe with a D. I hate this kind of requirement from CoinFlare. Yes, and that's why I hated CoinFlare too, because they're a good exchange, but they play around with the requirement, making it impossible. Weeks, I love them. First of all, because they're essentially and actually a good platform to trade with and in, but also more importantly, that they're literally happy to give money away. Like this is, by the way, guys, every single month they are like, every single time I ask them for a trading competition, they are welcoming to give $4,200 away. There's no stipulation here. By the way, guys, this trading competition is a very easy trading competition. Literally, the requirement is trading volume of $5,000. That's not your actual money. That's the money after. By the way, So for example, let me explain why the minimum requirement is like essentially zero, no requirement. Because if someone has $100, right, and they use 50x, I don't recommend this, but as an example, just show you that it doesn't mean that someone has to have $5K in his bank account or in his week's account. If someone like registers to to the competition, right, and then like enters right a trade 50x, that would result in essentially $5,000 requirement. But also, if someone and once you close the same trade, the 5,000 will count twice, all right? So if someone opens $100 position 50x, that will give him $5,000, essentially hitting the requirement, the minimum requirement. If he closes the trade, that would count as $10,000, which is double, all right? So look at it this way: the value of the trade, right, which is the amount, right, the amount of the trade, which is your margin times the leverage. Once you open it, that counts. Once you close it, counts again. All right. So that's how easy. It's very easy for everybody. Even if someone has $50, they can participate and essentially be potentially winning top 5. See how like this guy only traded with $14,000. So essentially they can literally open a trade, close it, lose $1 on fees, and they'll make $20, 50, 100, 150, 200. So it's very good, to be honest. That's why I like Weeks, because in terms of their own promotions, like at Hate, you will never see me promote weird, hard to get promotions. Right? I'll never talk about them, even if they offer me or tell me, oh, by the way, Ahmed, we have a new week's promotion. I won't talk about it if it's not realistic. But thankfully, all of the promotions have been so realistic so far. Anyway, you can do an entry tutorial, what to look for. Yeah, I'm hoping to do stuff like this in the future. By future, I mean like we're working on it. Like, did you know that if the Bank of Japan raises interest rate, Bitcoin, I mean, everybody has been talking about the Bank of Japan, guys. Trust me. I'm looking forward to the week's tutorial. Thanks, Ivan. Thank you, everyone, bro. That makes me feel more maybe excited to actually post it. All right, make me feel that like there are people who want to actually like better understand how the platform works. Totally off topic, but what are your thoughts on poly market or poly market? Had been seeing it pass my X timeline more than crypto gambling. What's the target for your long? I cannot tell you now because I wanted to go above my entry for me to freely talk about it. But yes, I said the resistance line is 89.3. Flip this, go to 97 maybe. I have to wait and see. I cannot tell you right now, guys. But hopefully you'll have me, guys. I'll make videos. I go live every single day. We're literally close to hit 2 hours today on our live. I have a free Telegram channel where I literally like post everything, guys. There, nothing is paid. I have nothing to sell you. The description is empty. Right, all I have is just a nice little tiny trading competition. If you want to support the channel, then obviously yes, that has the referral code. Let me copy paste it into the comment section for those who want to like download Weeks and then type the referral code manually. All right, I've commented in the comment section. All right, so that's it. Regardless of Weeks, nothing is a way to support me. If you want to support me, your kind words are more than enough. So thank you, guys. Let me take a sip of water and I'll read the comments, the rest of the comments. Give me a second here. People talking about great strategies that got them great P&Ls. I'm not sure what you mean. Ahmed, do you have some advice how to start to be a good trader, to better understand crypto market? First of all, you want to ask yourself, that's the easiest thing to do. What kind of like participant in crypto would you want to be? Do you want to be an investor or a trader? And then we can go from there. Give me a second, guys. Here, I'm going to turn off my camera. 3 seconds. We are back. Let me open up the camera again. All right. Sorry. Yeah, I've read this. Predictive markets. Put 5K on a coin, flip, and get 40% back. Hell no. What's your goal in life? I mean, that's too deep, but I mean, start a family, be richer. That's it. Build multiple businesses, which I'm doing right now. Hi Ahmed, does Weeks accept fiat? Yes, it does. And you can check the video. I'm going to post a Weeks tutorial today, guys. Hopefully, it is uploaded. Like, everything is ready. All I have to do is set the timestamps. I have to put the timestamps like manually in the description, and I also want to decide a good time, or I can let it like set for a bit, because if I don't want to like have Bitcoin give me a move, and I want to make a video about it, and like the move like have it like sorry, have the week's tutorial be buried under a new Bitcoin update. Sorry. Bitcoin hits 89K. I'm shorting full port. That's on me since I missed 93K. That's good, brother. To be honest, that's fine. My plan to be a swing trader and an investor. Don't have time for day trading. That's fine, right? So at least you've decided, right? Altcoins are largely for traders. I've started. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, thank you. Let's say you enter. Give me a second, guys. Here. Uh, sorry. Let's say you enter at 87K long. Where would you put your three TPs, brother? That's assuming I'll have three TPs, which I won't, or I might not. I may. I'm not sure. Usually it is just two, right? So I cannot tell you, but just focus on 89.3 as the target, or not the target, but the next area of interest if the trade does go our way, right? So I think that's very far away to think ahead of time. Just focus on 89. Uh, can you tell about your business? Not to be snoopy, just in case we get to learn. That would be something I'll might be, not I might, I'll hopefully share in my Instagram account, guys, which I made newly. Right, I'll mention it again for those who want to maybe follow me on a personal level. I just made it new, right? And there's a person helping me run it, but I'll obviously be replying to the DMs. No worries. It is Ahmed on chart, right? So it's my name, Ahmed on chart. If someone would be too kind and repost it or retype it in the comment section. Uh, but thank you though. That's not Snoopy. That's actually something I'd like to pivot into once I get the chance to, right? Once I have the time to. Give me a second. Right. Uh, sorry. Yeah, we'll watch that video. Thanks. Thank you, Leon. Thank you. Hopefully that will be very, very helpful. I'm off. Have a good day, Mr. Habibi. Take care from UK. Thank you, Mason. Sorry if I'm saying your name right or wrong. It just looks like Mason with the O flipped. So deal with it. Ahmed's IG is Ahmed on chart. Wayne the legend. Hopefully you've dropped me a follow. Thank you, brother. If you didn't, then shame on you. I'm just joking, but obviously we gotta have our support from the best moderator in the world. So I think Wayne's follow is very, very, very nice. If I can have the blessing of getting it. Thank you, Living Son Man. Ahmed's profile up. Uh, I'm not sure. Give me a second, guys. Here. Action Tour said otherwise, just trade properly. I'm not sure. Uh, Asma said, Ahmed, I do have this issue, which is some of my short trade will hit my stop loss first, then continue to go down. How to really measure the stop loss in logical way? Yeah, I've said it before. That's fine. the stop loss got to be or has to be in a certain place that invalidates your reasons that made you enter into the trade at the first place. So I had I entered a long for X and Y and Z reasons. All right. So once I lose and go away well below or above, depending on if it's a short or long, at these or below away from these reasons, then I want to leave the trade. So that's basically it, right? Give me a second, guys. Here. All right, we are back. Is there a chat filter in your chat? I'm not sure. Maybe if you sorry, some of you guys have attempted previously to post a certain things, and YouTube is stupid enough to maybe not know if this is spam or not. So maybe I'm not sure, depending on what you're trying to post. Like Wayne was trying to comment my referral code like a week ago, and he couldn't. Like YouTube was deleting them, and he thought I was deleting them. Uh, Too much silent periods today on live. Yeah, to be honest, guys, I'm changing. I'm getting quieter now. Right now. Uh, just trade. Yeah, win 100, lose 3 definitely. Don't trade what you cannot afford to lose. Yeah, Bongs is speaking the truth here. Yeah, obviously, guys. I see lots of you guys are dropping follows. All right, we got Travis. Let me read them out. Travis, Paulo, Pidzik, maybe Mitwalli, our brother. All right, so I recognize a couple of these names. Let me read them. Let me read the following list. All right, give me a second, you guys, before I do. We got Yasser, Bidzik, Paulo, Travis, Christopher, uh, Ariel, maybe Ariel. All right, Maverick, G3, JR or Junior Rocha, Sari. Uh, Let me see how this is pronounced. Lami Polko. All right, don't be mad at me. That's your name. Uh, Muhammad and Benaidi, and that it's it. So thank you guys for dropping a comment. Sorry guys, I'm just here enjoying my day, right? Because I've came to the realization that I will never be able to close the live unless Bitcoin takes me out, stops me out, or gives me a trade. So we'll wait and see. I'm Maverick, so we got Maverick, Travis, Vidzek is me. Yeah, thank you, Hamza. Uh, there's totally a filter. Otherwise, no. What are you trying to type? It's not. There isn't a filter, but YouTube does have its own spam filter, right? If you know what I mean. I'm vibing. I'm vibing maybe. Going to download IG now. Oh, I mean, you don't have it. That's fine. I mean, you shouldn't. If you don't have IG, I don't recommend using it. I mean, if you want to, then it's fine. But it's not a time waster. All right. Like we got pizza. All right. Let me remove the notifications here. All right. I'll set a hard stop loss for the live stream. Right. By that I mean just one. I have to go. Right. We'll add 15 more minutes. All right. That's it. Vibing. Yeah. I figured. Uh, Took a small break from trading while I was traveling. Great to see you. See, we are still doing the daily life. Don't worry, guys. Always told you, Loki and everybody else, that consistency is something I'm going to promise you guys, unless I have something that is very, very important or a health issue, God forbid. Right. Uh, so thank you for coming back, and hopefully you had a nice break. A break from trading is very important. Mentally, everybody needs it. Would you say trading is stressful? Yes, at the beginning, right? You have to rewire your brain, and you won't be doing it easily. You have to like force yourself to not care anymore, right? Justice said, "Can Bitcoin be mined today, or is it difficult?" You can still mine Bitcoin. Obviously, It's not as profitable as it was back in 2016, 17, right? Back in my days, if I can say so, right? But obviously, yes, it is still profitable, and that's the mechanism of Bitcoin. So like the halving, sorry, the reward gets halved, but you can just because Bitcoin gets more expensive, the economics still work, and you can still mine it. If someone has a question, let's see. Let's get the live moving because otherwise we'll close the live and maybe take a break and then I'll open a live on the English channel, on the Arabic channel. Altcoins are full of traders except during a full moon. I'll stop. Sorry. During a that's a very very important maybe joke. Sorry, what's the filter? What's the thing that you're trying to filter? Is it this comment? Altcoins are for traders except during a full moon, during a solar eclipse, while Trump is taking a presidential dump and the fish is about to drown. Only then can you invest in altcoins. Otherwise, no. So, how were you able to finally post the comment, tourist? If you can let me know, just out of curiosity, if this is the comment you were trying to post. Uh, is your Arabic channel bigger? Yes, yes, and it's a much not much bigger, but the community is much much older. Like don't look at the sub count because obviously yeah, the English one is getting more traction and maybe the world of traders is bigger because obviously English is a global language, all right? So I'm essentially speaking to everybody in the entire world, not only the Arabs, all right? But yes, it's essentially 40% of the size if I do the math quickly, all right? But also the Arabic one is 4 years old or 3 years old. Not sure, like let me see. But obviously, I had a channel before this, but I'll see. I just want to see when was this. This was at the August. So all right, so that's 3.5 years old, right? So yeah, but I don't focus on the sub count. I focus on the videos because I think that the English channel would surpass the Arabic one in a matter of maybe months. All right, it will surpass the Arabic one, but it cannot surpass it in the videos because I'm closer to 1,000 videos here, and I'm essentially posting on both channels, so they'll both grow at the same rate of videos. I'll go live here and go live here, post a video here and post a video here. So that's why I'm proud of this one because we've built a community, an actual community, right? Most of the viewers have been following me for the past at least two. Some of them are even 3 years. Some of them are even more than 3 years because we had a previous channel. So most of them are 4 year plus viewers. All right. So that is very, very nice. But also, I'm hoping, and I'm not even hoping, but I think, and I'm sure, not even think, that we will be doing the same for the English channel. It just requires me being consistent as I am, and that's it. We need just time. It's a matter of time till we build a nice community. Most of you guys are sticking with me on a daily basis, so nothing to be done different. All right, give me a second. Here. It's a race to 10K subs. Yeah, I wanted to mention that, but then I said, oh shoot, I think the Arabic one will get there quicker. Like whenever I was setting up the challenge or I was like saying it, all right, the Arabic one was like a bit smaller. But right now I think at this rate, the Arabic one is growing at I'm not sure how much, but I don't want to make up a number of like a lie, but I'm pretty sure like it's very close. All right. Anyways, so, like essentially the Arabic one is growing at a. Let me check. I want to check. I mean, we're already over 2 hours and we're already talking about my thumbnail, so I might as well talk about and maybe see which one is growing quicker, right? But like even if the Arabic one is growing at a slower rate, right? By the time the English one catches up, right? Could be like not enough time, and the Arabic one will get 10K subs before, right? Obviously, 10K subs for the Arabic one would be a great achievement after close to 1,000 videos, but also the English one has been a wonderful ride and an enjoyable one, very much so, to be honest. Like I always felt that I had enough energy in the evening to double the output. All right, so maybe we can learn French, as I said, and triple the output. Even though French is not necessary because the English channel they dub AI dub automatically. YouTube dubs them in AI in multiple languages, so I shouldn't be wasting my time learning French. Although I want to, but I never had the time to. Anyways, let me see how many subscribers we had in the last 30 days. Right. In the Arabic one, we had a growth of 227 subs. All right. I need Wayne to remember these numbers. 227, right? 227. The English one grew at maybe 800. I looked at it, but I'm not sure. Let me double check now. All right. See. Oh, sorry. Last 30 days is 1,330. But that has a spike from like a previous day. So I think it's like growing at a 4x the rate. Ahmed, can you speak French? I cannot, unfortunately. All right. I can say my name is and how old I am and maybe where I'm from. That's it. So I wouldn't say I'm conversational in French. I can hold a one-way conversation when I tell you my name. I can maybe do it in Spanish too, so it doesn't matter. So English has more reach. Yeah. أتابع لا أفهم. Thank you, Manal, and I'll hopefully go live in the Arabic channel. When you take a second, you check the exo chart, no? Yes, sometimes, not every time, obviously. Sometimes, if you see me look at the side, then yes. If I look straight in the camera, then no. All right. What is the position today for the live, please? I just tuned in. It's a long that was taken 5 hours ago. Spanish will have more reach probably. No, I wouldn't say Spanish has more reach than English, right? And also Spanish, my videos get. I'm pretty sure they get dubbed in Spanish. The videos, not the live streams. Let me check. Not sorry. Don't mind my face. Audio check, yeah. Spanish. See, so there's Spanish, there's Portuguese, there's Italian, Indonesian, Hindi, German, Deutsch, French, right? So we're good. Je m'appelle Isabel. Yeah. Are you Saudi? No, I am not. We went from 882 subs to 3K subs in a few days since that joint video with Moonshow. Yeah, obviously, yeah. Obviously, yes. The growth is skewed because we had a nice collab with my good friend Carl, which obviously pushed the channel a lot. Like we cannot like act as if the channel grew all of a sudden to 3.7K. Most of it was 2K subs in a 2K plus in a matter of like 2 days, maybe. I'm not sure. Made an Insta account right now. I really need to learn everything you have to offer. Thank you. Always said, do you live in Dubai downtown? Maybe. Bro's trying to geolocate me. That's the second question. Bro, the zone is getting closer. I found you via a random recommendation. To be honest, not the moon show. That's fine. That's even more than fine. To be honest, showing me that we're reaching more people. Sorry, I meant from the UAE. No, I'm not. I'm a resident, not a citizen. Do you recommend any book? No. I don't read books, except if you wanna. I don't wanna make it religious here, but as a Muslim, yes, I do read the Quran. Nothing else. So that's the real, very, very real answer. I can just say no, but that would be lying. Never read. You can read, but it depends on what kind of person you are, because you gotta know or understand how you're consuming content, because it differs from a person to another. My way of consuming content is visual. I'm becoming a self-help guru, but I don't mean it that way. Obviously, we're just having a chill conversation now. But yeah, personally, I watch YouTube to put it bluntly, not all of the time, but when I do so, they're going to be not trading related, but businessy stuff. If I mention a name, if you allow me to mention a name, I like Alex Hormozy. If someone knows him, that's it. So but I haven't read any of his books. I won't ever read them. No audiobooks, even though the audiobook is there. I won't listen to it. So by visual, I mean even if the video, most of the time I listen to the videos, but I do like the feeling of having the option to look if I want to. I've seen you in Dubai before. Haha. Then yes, that would be me because I'm roaming around the downtown area. This will improve your trades. Not necessarily. Okay, I'm interesting. Where are you from, if I may ask? Yeah, that's fine. I just wanna. Everybody knows here, but I just wanted to let you like keep on asking me. But just to maybe fill you in, I'm from Libya. Honestly, it feels great that to be attending both your live. Sorry. Honestly, it feels great that to be attending your both live, especially my family not Arabic. My family not Arabic, so they cannot attend the English live with my me while driving. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad that both the effort is helping people that are like literally watching like the channels separately, and some of you guys are watching both of them. You skipped my comment. Sorry, Dr. Devil. Evil. Why don't you move your stop loss up to a? I might do, but not now. If I was to move it, I will move it below the 86k. So maybe 85.8, right? So yeah, but that's a like a logical answer or question. Have you heard? Have you ever read or audio booked? I like the. I'm not sure if that's grammatically correct, but I like the innovation in language here. Have you audio booked the Trading Fundamentals book? Or no, nothing, never, ever. Maybe it would help, but that's. I mean, it's boring to me. I mean, trading requires you looking at a chart. Been here since about 50 subs. Yeah, Bongs, I do remember you. Even one of the first commenters or commenteers, if I use it as a word. All right, so I do remember you being as a like a go-to person like in the beginning. In a short time, amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. YouTube Wise and TA. Thank you, brother. I know you are a big patron. You are. So maybe you have. I think you mean you aren't. Oh, I like Libyan food. A bit spicy for me, but very delicious. Oh, Hamza knows too much. Where are you from, Hamza? Maybe if you live in the UK, then you'd know. Why is there little price action? I mean, we're talking about Libyan food here, so I guess I guess that tells you everything. The moon exposed us. Your TA and teaching style is growing the community. Thank you, Wayne. You're the legend, to be honest. The person wiser than me in the live is Wayne, to be honest. Boring makes money. Yes, yes. Thank you for the quotation mark. I like this being a trademark for me. Thank you, guys. All right, let's see. I'll wait. I'll wait. Maybe sorry, 8 more minutes. All right, so we'll close the live at 7:45 my time. Obviously, now you gotta just look at 7 more minutes or 8 more minutes at your time. Where did you learn? All over, to be honest. YouTube, trial and error, Twitter. Bitcoin looks like it may finally be climbing. Maybe not. Maybe it may dump. Hoping not by any. Don't start like don't have feelings. You can have feelings, but not on trading. Bitcoin, sorry. Maybe if we believe really hard, maybe yeah, we can have a full. I'm from Tajikistan, but I live in Germany for 12 years. During Ramadan, brothers from Libya prepared some food. Thank you, bro. Moving to Arabic channel. Yes, in 7 minutes. So Mitwali is going to have the good in both words, or maybe I'll go live in Arabic channel. Boring makes money. You should have this on your YT flag or whatever it's called. Yeah, the horizontal. Yeah, the banner. Ahmed, after reading the comments in the chat, you have read the book. Kind of. Maybe not a trading book, but maybe a questions book. But thank you, Leon. Yeah, true. Kind of. Maybe the amount of words would total up to be a book or more than a book, obviously. 4 hour closes in 22 minutes. Seems to be just stalling for that close. Maybe. I like how all my answers are just maybes. I'll never say yes or no. But not because I don't want to, but that's truly how trading is, right? You can have a bias, take a trade, and then chill. Let me see how many likes we are on. We are at or on, sorry, 83 likes. So let's get it to 100 likes before we close off the live stream. That's the target for Wayne, our moderator. Why would it be just stalling for that close? What does that even mean, to be honest? I didn't say it, so I want to be the one answering you. All right. No, nothing is stalling for I think, guys. Nobody, Bitcoin doesn't know that it's in a 4 hourly candle. Time is just a human construct. Think so. if I can say so. Not sure. Right. Uh, Give me a second. Uh, well, as per Wayne rules, we should have likes more than yeah. So we have two rules, and whatever is like lower, we'll ask for it or we'll shoot for it because like we either shoot for 100 likes every stream, or we shoot for sorry, a like for every minute streamed. Whatever is closer, whatever is easier, I ask for or I remember to say so. Uh, Now I see why you kind of look like Mohammed Khaddam. Yeah, I mean, if you know, you know. Thank you, Ayanta, bro. Yeah, that's a good reference and reasonable, understandable, right? Let's see, logical too. Obviously, yeah, just to recap that if Bitcoin loses 85, if Bitcoin starts breaking down, don't be fumbling, don't be sad, don't be mad. Just put the stop loss, lose the stop loss, and then understand that Ethereum will probably crash to 2600, probably. All right, so understand this. The stream is going to have a 4 hour clock, or sorry, stopwatch now. Guys, smash the like button. Do not do Wayne sad. Yeah. I mean, both Wayne and I. I don't know, lol. You don't know who Gaddafi is? That shows you that you are maybe on the younger side, or maybe you haven't heard. That's fine if you haven't heard him. But if you're above the age of 30, you have to have heard of him, even if you aren't like in an Arab or in Asia or Africa. Even though obviously it's not. I'm not for good or bad, both, by the way. Most for bad. Uh, sorry. Sorry, the English one is growing faster. Yes, it is. Yeah. Let's go, brother. Gaddafi, best man. He was a lion, in my opinion. All right, Hamza's given his opinion. Love him or hate him. What? No one. No. I don't know how you look like Gaddafi. Alone, of course, I know. Okay. I got you. You know him, but you don't agree with me. Look like him. I don't look like him. He's more handsome. But yeah. That's funny. Obviously, he said it as a joke, not really, not like actually looking like him. Maybe I do. Maybe you weren't joking there. There is an inside joke I'm not getting here. No inside jokes. Just you seeing a Libyan saying saying, oh, I always felt like you look like X or Y and Z. You know, it's a classic joke. There is an sorry, yeah. You look like the person who was bearish from 106. I mean, 112, 111. Real. Thank you, bros. Thanks, sisters, too. Yeah, I gotta say sisters and brothers too because some of you guys get mad at me using guys, even though someone told me to use guys because it's more inclusive. But now somehow guys doesn't include girls. But I think it does. I don't think I know it does, but some of you guys don't know. I really thought before the ETH might be too strong when Bitcoin first dumped, but you are here saying you expect yes. So if Bitcoin goes lower, ETH will easily go and get crushed down and we go back here. That is why I opened a short and I compounded my short here. And that is why I'm essentially like living my good life with good profits on, or sorry, with no care in the world about this trade that is at my entry right now because I have a hedge, not a hedge ETH. It's not a hedge because I literally opened them together. It's a hedge because I left it open and that allows me the freedom of trying a little risky long on Bitcoin. You may say cousins sounds cooler. You don't think with Bitcoin against ETH pair looking bullish that ETH won't go down as aggressively? I mean, look at this. It was bullish, perfect for a short. So now I think it can go lower even. So yeah, no, doesn't look bullish. Yeah. If I had to guess, not a guess, sorry. If I had to tell you like where like the coin is going, if Bitcoin goes lower or even if it goes higher, but then does this. So if we go or if we see 85 at any point of our future, whether we go higher from now, go from now, I don't need to predict, all right? If we go to 85, that would probably result into ETH getting crushed. So maybe Bitcoin can go higher, ETH can go higher, reject from this, go lower. Still nice short plan to head at 3K. We'll see. But yeah, doesn't matter. Doesn't if I say that ETH will probably go lower here, doesn't mean that we'll do it now. I'm only saying that if and only if Bitcoin somehow, someday, sometime goes below sub 86, then the bearishness on Bitcoin will give us a nice directional bias on ETH. All right, I think we are at the time. Smash the likes button. 100 likes is our standard per stream. More likes than minutes streamed is the goal. We are behind on both metrics. Guys, you're making Wayne sad and using it for you. Have a nice evening, people. See you tomorrow. Smash the like button for Ahmed's time. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being too nice, caring, and also hoping the best for our long. If we happen to lose, please do understand that I have a stop loss. Don't be gambling your money away. If we have something different, I'll try to post the video. If nothing happens, I'll post the week's tutorial finally. I need to post it, so I'll try to post it in the next 3 hours. So thank you guys, and I'll catch you hopefully when tomorrow, obviously, or maybe a new video. I'm not sure. And also we have the final day for the trading competition. You gotta either sign up or just go to the competition link, depending on you have made an account or not. All right, and we also have, all right, let me see, the final 13 minutes, and then we will have the final competition, which is 1 day, which is we're going to have the reset of the leaderboard, and then everyone will be competing for the final $600 on the table, as you can see. So let's get right now, and I'll hopefully take a break and then start a new live stream on the Arabic channel after filming for 2 hours and 23 minutes. So thank you guys, and I'll catch you guys hopefully